Welcome back to the channel, everybody. A while back, I made this video and it seemed to help a lot of you guys out. A lot of you talked to me and said that it worked well for you. So I wanted to make a part 2. In this part, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into the campaign results that we got, show you guys some of the things that worked, some that didn't work, and just dive a little bit more into how we set up Facebook ads for a real estate wholesaler. So if you haven't already, it might be a good idea to go back and watch this video because this is a part 2. But I'm gonna go over some of our best ads, some of the results that we got, and also tips that you can use to improve those leads and nurture those leads once you actually run the ads. So I'm gonna jump into the Facebook Ads Manager so I can show you guys exactly what's going on here. I'll see you there. All right, so here we are in the Facebook Ads Manager. First things first, I wanna talk about some of the results that we got. So we have been running these ads for about 2 to 3 months so far. Looks like we started in February 7th. So coming in at about 2.5 months roughly. It's, what is it today? It's the 22nd of April. So keep that in mind here. Overall, so far, we have spent $3,640 on advertising. We have done a couple different campaigns. The first campaign we did, it went pretty well, but then we noticed our cost per lead started to rise and we wanted to fix that. So what we did is we ended that campaign, made a couple of changes, launched a new campaign, and now our cost per lead is back down again where we want it. What you can expect, $50 cost per lead. That's gonna be normal for the industry. Overall, what you can kind of expect is that the more expensive your thing is that you're selling, the higher the cost per lead is. So if you are selling something like t-shirts, your cost per lead or cost per sale is going to be quite small. But since you're selling houses, those are a lot, larger of an expense. So the cost per lead is going to be higher. Your CPMs are going to be up because of that. So just kind of, it's good to know what the industry standard is so that you can see if you're on par, above, or below, compared to your competitors here. But basically, since we started, we got 53 leads. We have reached 27,000 people. This particular advertiser is in the Houston area. The ads have been shown 55,000 times. So basically, every one person that's seeing the ad is seeing the ad on an average about 2 times. So when you are running these ads, you have to understand that you are a scientist. Your job is to test different creatives, different copy, and see what's working and what's not. So over the course of this, past 2 months, we have tested a variety of ads, about 60 different variations of ads. And I want to show you some of the best creatives and ads that we've used to kind of, see if we can identify some trends here. So overall, we used a variety of pictures, videos, different, some of them were something we made, some of them were pictures of dilapidated houses, things like that. But overall, you can see that there are clearly some winners here, like number 10 so far has gotten 8 leads, number 7 actually twice is in the top. This one here is a video that the wholesaler made, kind of explaining the process. Here's another one that's kind of a clear winner. You can definitely see that there are some winners and there are some losers, but that's okay. That's the point. We want to see what's converting, what's not, and test different things here. So let me show you this top dog right now. So here is what we did. Let's go over the copy first. We have a variety of different versions of copy. Now we set these up. These are going to rotate depending on what's working best for who. Some of them are a little shorter, just like I buy houses, whether it's unpaid taxes, mortgage, dilapidated. I buy houses fast, no matter the condition. Schedule your free consultation now. And then some of them go into a little bit more of the specifics about, hassle-free financing, how this all works. But basically, we wanted to test different options. We're even testing different headlines here. Sell your home fast without the hassle. Don't let property issues weigh you down. Maybe somebody inherited a house from their grandpa after they died, and it's just kind of sitting there. They're paying taxes, not doing anything with it. These are the type of people we want to reach. And we also just showed them a picture of a house. It's got some overgrown grass. You can see the garage is a little messed up here. It's not trashed and burned to the ground, but yeah, it needs a little TLC. And our call to action here is get offer. We've tried a variety of different forms, but this is the one that we're using now. Because you are in the housing category, forms can be a little tricky because of fair housing laws. Basically, you can't ask certain things. Sometimes the information you need, you might need to ask it in like a roundabout way. For example, we can't just flat out say, what is your race in the housing category? I mean, I don't think you can really do that in any category, but there are certain discrimination, fair housing things that we have to make sure that the ads abide by. So if your ads get restricted, you might need to play around with them. You can expect this a little bit more in a category like this opposed to clothing or something. But anyways, first things first, book your free consultation. This is where the lead will sit down with, his name's Jared, sit down with Jared, just kind of talk about, what's going on, the house, see what he can do for them. Where's your property located? We want an address. Full name, phone number, email. This is a confirmation that, hey, we're going to use your data securely. And also we give them the option to call him directly opposed to waiting for him to reach out to them. Another thing here is that you could send all these people to maybe a Zoom call or a different type of consultation, but he likes to do his over the phone or in person. So that's the way that we're setting it up. But right now, this is our top performing ad. Let me show you the runner up here. Everything in this ad is the exact same except for the actual creative material, the video.
Not sure who told you this lie, but selling your house on the market is not the only way to sell it. So if you're looking for somebody to buy your property and you don't want to list it on the market, you don't want to pay commission, deal with an agent, and wait long, and you just want a deal to get done that you know for sure is going to get done, just reach out. I'm looking to buy a handful of properties, houses and land, just for the remainder of the year. So reach out, see me what you got, and I can help you out.
So that's the video, nothing super crazy. It's not a cinematic masterpiece. It's just something that was filmed in his car, and it's one of our best performers. So, sometimes testing different things is really what's going to get you the results you want. There have been so many times where I've launched ads and I thought, oh, this is going to be great. We spent a lot of time, and filmed this great thing, and it flops. But there are other times where some quick, simple ad that I threw together in 5 minutes and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think it's going to work, but we'll test it, blows me out of the water. So yes, test everything. A couple things that I wanted to note about this ad: it was quick, it was simple, it was to the point, and he also had some scarcity in there. He said, listen, I'm only looking to buy a handful of properties here. You want some scarcity in your offer that can help people kind of move a little quicker, get some urgency. But this is one of our best performers. Now I'm going to go over one other performer here before we move on to the next. This one right here is another good performer for us. Again, everything is the same except for this creative part right here. This was something that I just made. I buy houses, unpaid taxes, inherited house, mortgage issues, need to move, free consultation. And we got this nice picture of this home here. That's it. It's nothing super fancy, super crazy, but the point is that we're testing different things. Some of the ones that didn't work super well, I'll go to the bottom here. This one. This is like a little bit more modern home. Same kind of vibe as the one I just showed you, but for whatever reason, it wasn't working well. Here's another one. I actually thought this one would work well, but I was wrong. Same kind of vibe, little sold stamp right here. So between campaign 1, when those leads started to get expensive, and between campaign 2, where we were able to drop them down low again, what did we change? So first off, we changed the form. We made it a little easier and simpler for people to reach out. The harder you make it, the less people will do it, and the higher your cost per lead gets. In this situation, there's a couple different types of forms that you can make. Like I said, we tested a bunch of different ones. There's more volume, higher intent, rich creative. We were using higher intent. We switched over to more volume to try to get more leads in for this guy. So that helped to bring down our cost per lead a lot. And also what we were doing is we were turning off a lot of the underperforming creatives, and what that was kind of doing is putting most of the ad spend towards the top ones, but it wasn't getting optimized as much as possible. So when we turned the ads back on again in the new campaign, we made sure to add a ton of creatives so that the ads would have a lot of different options to test. If you only have a handful of creatives and they're all not performing well, your ads really aren't going to be able to test and optimize best. So you're running leads, things are going well, people are calling you, people are filling out the form, you're getting information, it's moving, but now what? I wanted to go over a few things that I would highly, highly, highly recommend if you were doing this strategy. Leads are just leads, and they are completely and totally useless unless they are managed, properly. Most of your success is going to come in managing those leads. Running advertisements and getting leads in is amazing and it's great, but it's literally useless unless you manage them properly. So here are a couple of management tools that I use and that I recommend to make sure that the leads are actually getting managed properly. One is a way to track everything. I put all of my leads into Go High Level, and if you're setting this up on your own, this is something I strongly recommend doing. In my opinion, Go High Level is one of the best ways to track and manage and get the most out of your leads. You know, you want to squeeze every bit out of those leads as you can, and Go High Level is going to help you do that. There are a couple things inside Go High Level that I set up. The first one is going to be a CRM. You need a way to track who's at what stage of the buying process, you know, what deals are coming in, which ones you've already done, and you need a financial screenshot of your business. If you're not tracking these leads in a CRM, you are absolutely missing out on deals. There's people that you were supposed to follow up with that you forgot. You're just not tracking it, so you're losing business and you're losing money. So you absolutely need to track. The second thing I recommend is setting up nurturing with emails. So what that means is that as soon as a lead comes in, you have a nurturing automation set up so that your lead gets an email from you that says, hey, we saw that you filled out our Facebook ad. Here are a couple of examples of clients that we've gotten good results with. And you can use that email to try and book them into a call even more on autopilot before you even pick up the phone and call them. This helps you warm the leads up so that you can close the deals easier down the line. You can also do this with SMS. You can send people a quick text message a couple times over the next couple days after they fill out your lead to try and keep that lead warm, keep them interested, or even get them more interested to move to the next stage of the funnel. Lastly, you also really need to follow up. There's money in the follow-up. I know it's exciting and great to get new leads, but sometimes calling old leads is definitely gonna bring you business. It's worked for me, it'll work for you too. I hope this video has helped some of you guys out here today and provided you with some value. Hope you subscribe and stick around on the channel. If you want my team and I to hold your hand and help you build this whole thing so you can cut down on some time and get deals coming in faster, let me know, or there's a call below. You can book that too. Also, if you guys have any questions or you need any tips or anything, my email's below. You can just shoot me an email and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. We also have a few free resources on our website, so I encourage you to check that out if you're more of a written person, you want to read like a version of this. We have that as well. There's a little free resources tab there for you. But that's gonna be all, guys. I hope this helps increase your deal flow, and happy hunting.